about that editing problem there. Yeah, so the Conquista, right, again, it's been covered over in our education by the idea of discovery, explorers, the discovery of America, right? But this is rape, plunder, exploitation, conquest, colonization, genocide. The Spanish come, and the first thing they do is, rape the women. And from this violation comes the mestiza blood, right? The mixed heritage of Indian and Spanish, right? Which is what Anzaldua's heritage is, right? So that's what she's saying. Like, it's in the blood. Just, like it's in the blood of, like the boy said, in African Americans, right? That this trauma is in the blood and it becomes part of the consciousness, right? And it's how do you overcome trauma, right? And so you got to therapize it through this idea of double consciousness or borderlands consciousness, right? So she's talking about this history. Again, this is a history we need to know, which is suppressed in our education, right? We don't get this, right? But this is what needs to be known. And then she goes on with that, and she continues with her history lesson, right? Getting into the U.S.-Mexican War here, right? And then she cites a poem from William Wharton, an American, right, who writes a poem, right, talking about the Texas-Mexican War, right, the Mexican-U.S. War, right, and equating it with A Manifest Destiny and the American Dream, right? So classic racist sort of propaganda here. Take a look at it, right? So she cites that as the evidence, right? She's like, well, here's the real history that's out there. Here's the real sort of propagandizing that's going on. And then she'll go to Chicano history, right? So in the 20th century, where there's a form, basically Jim Crow sort of era before Chicanos as well. Talks about issues of lynching, right? Memoirs, talking about her family. She's getting more into her own family life at this point. Talking about gringo terrorism, right? Through agribusiness, as well as cultural means, okay? And then ending up with sort of the plight of Mexican women who are coming across the border through legal and illegal immigration, right? And talking about the life that they have to lead, right? And so a revisioning of history here up to the present time.